And are we live?
And we are now live. Okay, awesome. Um, Welcome to the stream, everybody. How's it going?
I assume we are playing more Dragon Quest?
Yes, we will be playing more Dragon Quest. Okay. Now to share the screen. Can you see my screen, Mirth?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. Now tell people I'm streaming.
Checking on Twitch, and there you are. You are definitely streaming. Oh, Loopy was here right away.
Damn.
Hello, Loopy.
That's some dedication. Hey there, Loopy. How's it going? You're fucking quick.
Very quick. Granted, it's like these past few streams we have had a more of a allotted time around this time of day.
Yeah.
Sup guys, it's either watch this or work. Oh yeah, I feel that one.
Yeah, you can imagine why I was so keen, Lamau. Okay, I've posted the announcement everywhere. We are good to go.
Continued the adventure of Dragon Quest.
Yep, so before we begin, I'd just like to let people know about a few things. I've uploaded the first few VODs onto my YouTube channel. So they're the 3 Persona 4 Golden VODs. I'm going to upload all the others eventually as well. I'm currently waiting on the Game Awards one to finish processing, because that one's taking a long time. Once they're all up, I'm gonna start just uploading them as soon as I finish. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how it would take time to process. It is over 3 hours, probably 4 hours.
It's 5.5.
Oh, I forgot how long that night was.
Yeah, it was very, very long. So we have a lot of people in chat today, which is pretty cool. Hi. Glad to have you on board.
Even stream elements. I mean, that technically counts.
Technically. I mean, you can look at the viewer count, and it shows a ton of different names, so even if they're not chatting, they're still here, so that's cool. Let's continue. Here's what happened so far. Our hero returns to Heliodor with Eric to help him recover the red orb. The pair set out for the slums to get it, but it's not where it's supposed to be, so they go after the person most likely to have pinched it, Eric's old partner in crime, a ne'er-do-well by the name of Dirk. He's opened a shop in the posh part of the city, so the plucky pair head uptown. When they get there, Eric starts out angry at his old associate, but Dirk soon explains that he returned the orb to the king in order to receive a reward and set up his shop, whose profits he's been funneling into bribes for the dungeon guards in order to expedite Eric's escape. Eric ends up thanking his old thieving buddy, who in turn informs them that the orb is now being kept in the King's Barrow, an ancient tomb over towards Cobblestone. Since they're headed that way anyway, our heroes decide to take a detour to Yowie Church's hometown on the way, and set out on the scenic route via the much-feared Mangle Grove.
Scenic route this time. Alright, let's head up to the hometown and see if it's been burned down, which is very likely.
Any sign of them?
No, nothing. Let's search the town again.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be up all
Look
night.
at all those lights. They're pretty keen to find us, huh?
We'd better steer clear of Heliodor until the heat dies down. All right, through the Mangle Grove and onto Cobblestone. Let's do this.
Excellent. Let's rush down.
I think you're actually at a decent level since you did a lot of grinding last time.
Yeah, the guide I'm using is recommending specific levels to be at certain points, so I'm just doing what it tells me. Because I'm a filthy guide user, and I'm not ashamed of it.
Yeah, I get that. I often look up cheats for certain games as well. Mostly when I get stuck on something, or in Persona's case, every time there's a classroom answer. Because who answers those on their own? Everyone cheats.
I mean, I'm the kind of person who just looks up everything you do on any specific day, so that I can do all of the things in one playthrough. It's your lucky day. I'm a traveling salesman. Okay, what have you got?
I was gonna say, that sounds like a scam, but oh, it's an actual shop.
Damn, that's an improvement. Okay. Ooh, you've got a lot of shit.
Maybe you can sell your extra dirty underwear?
I don't want to, though. I'm building a collection, you see.
What's up?
Ah, of course, you need one for every party member.
So this is the Mangle Grove, huh? Come on, let's head through it and pay a visit to your hometown.
Might be more of a monumental visit by the time we get back to it.
Loopy Oz says, wow, just like in real life, eh, Yowie? Yes, exactly. See, he gets it. Collect all of the used
Who
underwear.
else wants some?
I'm like a living Japanese vending machine with an Australian accent.
Now there's an achievement that they don't show you. See, that's the hidden platinum trophy. Forget how to pull up stream elements. I'll probably figure it out. I'll know I've hit it when the screen looks confusing.
Lol. Gotta say, I really like how this area looks. There's a lot of foliage everywhere.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah, before you were kind of in more plainsy areas, and now you're more of a thick forest, and the game really gets to show off its graphics.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, how have you been going, Mirth?
Well, I've been managing, new job and all. It's like learning everything. It's my first time dealing with a lot of customer service, so that's quite the learning curve. But luckily it's only part-time.
Yeah.
Hoping to keep it at least for a little while and see what else comes along.
That's good to hear.
Then I'll be able to start affording games I want again. Maybe get an actual PC.
Ha! Easy.
Let's see here. Oh god, what the fuck is that thing?
What is that thing? I don't remember.
The lips on that motherfucker.
I don't remember that from Dragon Quest Builders.
Clearly, this is the ugly bastard tag in Dragon Quest form.
Is it though?
Who else wants some?
Probably under multiple tags, to be honest. It's Ross from Monsters, Inc.
Roz from Monsters, Inc. Lol.
Let's go.
I love it.
Which one was that?
Nice.
Was that Randall's assistant?
It was the slug receptionist.
Oh, her!
Sounded like a chain smoker.
Yeah, that. Okay, yeah, I see it. It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
Let's go in here.
Oh, there's several of them.
Let's go. Who else wants some?
Oh yeah, elemental weaknesses still haven't come up, have they?
I get the feeling that they're not something that will be shown in-game, which frustrates me greatly. But the AI seem to know them, so I can just rely on them.
There's not like a menu to check for weaknesses?
Doesn't look like it. Unless it's like... smog.
Yeah, granted, not every game will show you their weakness in battle, but there's usually a way to look for it outside of battle.
Not even this menu shows them.
Or heck, even in battle, they'll give you an indication that it's a weakness.
I found the mini medal.
Ooh. I mean, Dragon Quest has the iconic critical effect sound. I assume they use something similar for that's super effective. Granted, maybe I shouldn't assume that from a game that didn't come with a run button.
Yeah, the fact that this game didn't come with a run button is just... how? If anything, it shouldn't be possible to not run in this game with how slow it is.
We can do this.
A group of lips appears. What shall we
Is that
do?
what they're called? Lips?
Yep. I mean, it's accurate.
I mean, what else would you call them? I mean,
Thanks.
that's. I mean, if you were a child looking at, like, yep, those are the lips.
Who else wants some?
Lip gators, lip slugs, lip monsters.
Yeah, knowing Loopy's tastes, I'm sure he's into that.
Ha!
The bigger the better, eh, Loopy?
He's looking at them and thinking that, oh yeah, that's a prime waifu.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I've got 3 different ones. Itemized kill. Scorches a single enemy with a burning blade before relieving them of their valuables. Okay, who are we gonna steal from? Oh, I know, right, Loopy? And the map music isn't even that great, it's only because it's from Dragon Quest VIII.
Right, because the one from is like 11 is a bit too orchestral, a bit too. Actually, will it change if you're in the forest?
No, it doesn't.
Have its own track
It literally never changes.
for the entire game.
Yep. Only in, like, cities and stuff does it change.
Even Pokemon has varied tracks. I mean, sure, some of the routes share the same track, but you know, it changes.
Yeah, when even Pokemon is doing better than you, you know you fucked up. Like, just putting that out there.
Granted, Pokemon has some really good tracks. Really,
it's got like one or
got
two.
some of my favorite. I mean, it depends on the region, granted.
It's got one or two okay ones. Really is nothing special.
Not a fan of Pokemon music?
No, not really. No. Let's see what kind of weather we can look forward to. No.
Ooh, a cow! What's a cow doing here?
Looks like clear skies around here all through tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow could go one way or the other. What a peculiar cow. It seems our bovine friends know a thing or two about what to expect weather-wise. Damn.
Like, it's not even a stylized cow, it's just a cow.
One could say they're a meteorologist.
Of course.
The treasure chest is empty. Then... What? Why give me an empty treasure chest? I can't believe you did this to me. I am so disappointed. I'm gonna cry in my sleep for the next week because that treasure chest was empty.
It wasn't even it didn't even have the dignity to be a trap.
Hmm. Oh, come on, game. I can't walk up that.
Yeah, that looks walkable.
I have to jump. Come on.
I mean, it probably expected you to go around, but come on, it looked easy. It looked walkable.
Loopy says it's not sexy enough to be a trap. Lamau.
Look at that! A campsite!
I walked into that
Just
one.
when we needed one. Still a fair way to cobblestone. Let's rest up for the night.
Oh, we're gonna get a nightly conversation.
I still can't get over old Dirk. He didn't just go straight, married, shop in the best part of town. He went straighter than straight. Just like that.
Unlike me, I'm gay as fuck.
We used to be thick as thieves.
Feels like that's what it sounded like to me.
Literally. We'd travel the world, always on the hunt for loot. Those were the days. Oh, speaking of which, I just thought of something we acquired back then that might come in handy. Yeah, I've decided. I'm giving it to you. You'll love it. We sure did when we got our hands on it.
What was with that emphasis on acquired? Does this have anything to do with you being surprised how straight you went?
Forge. Pop a few raw materials on top, bash 'em with the porta pounder, and Bob's your uncle. New equipment. And I'm not just talking steel swords and the like. Wooden boomerangs, a natty new jerkin. You name it, this thing can make it. Sweating over a hot forge was never exactly my style. But I have a feeling you'll get more use out of it than I ever did. You can't just go smashing stuff together willy-nilly, though. You'll need the recipe for the piece of equipment you want to make. Here's a little something to get you started. You should strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah,
Eric has given you the gift of crafting.
Because he's crafty. Yeah, church learns how to make bronze swords and divine
There are recipes
daggers.
hidden all over the place. Treasure chests and bookshelves are always a good bet. Keep an eye out and you're sure to find some beauties.
For sale at the merchants?
What was that, sorry?
Wasn't that the stuff you saw for sale at the merchants in the forest?
Don't think so, but maybe. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy salivating at the boomerang. Here, let me get you some of the ingredients you need for those recipes I gave you. Maybe you could try forging yourself a weapon or something. You can use the fun-size forge to craft shit. Cool. New recipes can be found in treasure chests and bookshelves. You'll be able to find the ingredients you need by defeating monsters or investigating sparkly spots. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could buy a bronze sword from the guy. Too bad you can't craft your own boomerang.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to use either of these because I don't use either of these weapon types, but like, sure. I guess I'll use that.
You'll probably be able to craft other weapon types before long.
Smithing items couldn't be simpler. Select bash to start beating your ingredients into shape, and finish when you're ready to wrap things up. Hammer away at each individual area with your porta pounder to fill up the blue gauge next to it, and aim to get every gauge into the green.
Oh, so they turned crafting into a little mini game. That's actually pretty cute.
Take a close look.
Assuming the mini game isn't ridiculously unfair.
Oh yeah. Good, all of them are in the green. Finish. Success.
Did you lose your materials if you absolutely failed it?
Probably. Successfully forges a bronze sword +1. Okay, so doing it well makes it stronger. You'll receive perfectionist pearls each time you successfully forge shit. You can use these to attempt to rework the item with the aim of doing an even better job. Don't worry about ruining your hard-won works of art. Even if you fail to rework something, you won't lose it. And if you succeed, you'll come away with something truly special. Okay.
Makes it sound the mini games are going to get more complicated.
No. Let's see.
Actually, did it say how you unlock more crafting recipes?
Yeah, through bookshelves and stuff.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Wasn't sure if you had to buy the recipes or like find them in chests. But bookshelves makes the most sense. You'll probably find them on your way to getting every broken pot achievement.
Is that an actual achievement?
I don't know.
Oh, lol.
I actually don't know how in-depth the achievements are with Xbox, since it's Game Pass.
Guess that's fair.
Although even with PlayStation, they can either give them out like candy or be pretty fickle.
I can't change my outfit right now. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, it's Puppy. Sniff, sniff.
That puppy's in the art style. But the cow wasn't.
Sniff, sniff.
Let's see if you can't find dog food in these. No luck. How are you going to feed the puppy now?
I know, right? I'm very sad.
It doesn't even let you pet it. You cannot pet the dog. 0 out of 10.
I know. 0 out of 10, more like -10 out of 10. Absolutely horrible. Unplayable. You can't pet the dog.
This is not the new gen I was promised.
I learnt how to make scale shields and suits of armor.
Oh, you can find recipes from chests. Granted, it wasn't a house.
Okay. Oh no. Somebody smashed up the bridge. How are we meant to get across now? We'll just have to find another way.
I have a feeling they burned that bridge when they were on their way to Cobblestone. That or they ran their horses over it and they had a horrible accident. I mean, with one, there's less people to fight, so...
The mark on Yowie Church's hand is glowing. It seems to be responding to the curiously shaped plant. Hold your hand out to it.
Chop, chop, chop. Chop around the clock.
Oh, it's a time
1,
flower.
2, 3, look out, trees. Oh, a woodcutter's life is the life for me. What in the world? I repaired the bridge only yesterday, and now some blighter's gone and destroyed it again. If I ever find out who did this, I swear I'll...
Ta-da! You called? Tricky devil at
that
your
is not
service.
who I expected.
I went to a lot of trouble to smash up this stupid bridge. I'm not about to let you fix it again. Here, get a load of my devilishly tricky shapeshift beam.
Oh, so he's the dog. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. No wonder you couldn't pet him. You'd be petting an old man, and we can't have that.
Yeah, but you can't pet real dogs either.
Now that's what
Then
I
there's
call
no
tricky.
excuse.
1 minute you're a silly old woodcutter, the next minute you're a smelly old dog. I'm a devilish genius. Now, what mischief shall I get up to next? Oh, so much trouble to cause so little time. Bye, doggy. Stay.
Well, let's go murder him.
Ooh.
Is he why the chest was empty?
An empty treasure chest. I think I've just hit upon my most devilish trick yet.
He was the reason it was empty. Now he really has to die.
Yup.
What the heck just happened? You touched that plant and then I saw all this crazy stuff. You really expect me to believe that this mutt here is actually the woodcutter? Huh. There's never a dull moment with you around. I'm gladder every day I broke you out of jail. Well, all I know for sure is that we're never going to get out of this forest until we get that bridge fixed.
We can't get
And
it
if what we
fixed
just
while
saw
he's a
was
dog.
true, Rover here is the only one who can fix it. Why don't we find that chest and have a word with our mischievous friend? Let's head back the way we came and see if we missed it somewhere.
I would say time for like a mini boss is like boss, but I don't know that the little devilish guy is gonna be that tough.
Chop, 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 chop.
Okay. It looks like he is unironically the next mini boss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But he looks so small. Wait, no, no. It's like it's a classic thing. He looks small, then he's gonna turn into a big thing.
Yep. Probably.
I am interested how this game would handle like mini boss and the such.
Let's go.
More lip slugs.
Ha! Easy.
I keep trying to think of a pun, but I can't think of anything that puns with lips and whatever
Nice.
it looks like.
But does it have fat hips?
Ha! Easy.
I don't know, crocolips doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
Wow, okay. Go back to the north main area and take the...
Here come my next victims.
It really is a trap. You were wrong, Loopy.
The only tricky
But is it sex? But is
devil.
this one sexy enough?
I think he'd fuck a tree if it stood still for long enough.
Ah.
Hi.
As we has the standards of a penguin.
Okay, but the cheeks on that fucking thing.
Hey, you're supposed to be shocked by my devilish trickiness. No? Time for plan B then. Ha!
Seriously? The only thing I'm shocked by is how lame you are.
Dummy, thick devil. Yeah, Loopy likes him.
What did you
Yep.
just... Oh, cheeky
Once again,
devil!
you found
Don't you
Loopy's
know
weakness.
who I am? I'll teach you. For my next trick, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp!
Oh, so he's not gonna grow big.
Let's do this.
I guess he's just strong.
Wow, mini boss battles don't even use a unique battle theme. Wow, this soundtrack really doesn't give a shit.
Okay, that I'm surprised by. I mean, I know mini bosses aren't that grand, but
Just about any other RPG would have a unique theme for them.
it'll at least remix the main thing, or the main battle theme.
Overall, this soundtrack is really not impressive at all, hey?
Rubble rouser.
You know, besides the main thing that every Dragon Quest game has.
Yeah.
Tricky beam!
Yeah, Persona 5 had multiple mini-boss themes and they're all good.
That is very true. And when it came to Persona 4, at least its mini-boss theme was a remix of
Who
Reach
else
Out to
wants
the
some?
Truth. Not a very different remix, but it was something.
This can't be
It
happening.
works better when I just modded out the
Looks
song
like
of regular
joke's on me
battles.
this
And
time.
then I only heard it for mini-bosses.
Yeah, I use a set of mods for P4G, and one of them changes a bunch of the music in certain places. So, like, now it makes it so instead of changing the music depending on whether it's a regular encounter or an ambush, it's just random for, like, the 3 songs it has. So it's got Reach Out to the Truth, Time to Make History, and Remember We Got Your Back from Persona Q2. And it adds unique battle themes to like a bunch of different encounters, like golden hands, mini bosses.
Really?
It uses some of the anime tracks for like the Marie dungeon.
I have to see how it's like how that works. Adding songs to the tracks. Oh, we cured the guy.
Look, it's our pal the Pooch.
Not anymore. Thanks to you, I'm back to my old self. I'm Flint the Woodcutter, by the way. And I owe you more than words can possibly say. How can I ever repay you?
Can you
It's
fix the
funny
bridge?
you should ask. We were hoping that some kind soul might fix that bridge the monster smashed up.
It would be my pleasure. Why don't you go back to my cabin and put your feet up? I'll have it mended for you in no time flat.
I was hoping you'd say that. Much obliged.
He doesn't
Sorry
even
to have
want to
kept
rest
you
himself.
waiting,
He was just
but
a
I'm
dog.
happy to announce that the bridge is fixed. In fact, it's even sturdier than ever.
Yes, until the next tricky devil comes back to break it.
Who's to say there's not more than one?
Mm.
Probably a whole sleuth of them.
You don't hang about, huh? Thanks. You've really helped us out.
Now, young fellow, about this vision of me being turned into a dog you saw when you touched that glowing plant. The more I think about it, the more certain I am. What you experienced can only have been the guidance of Yggdrasil.
Oh, that's how they say
Does that
it.
mean anything to you?
It's something
no
my
idea how to
dear
pronounce
old
that word. It
granddad
looked
told me about when
unpronounceable.
I was a boy. Yggdrasil is the giant floating tree at the center of our world, of course. The source of all life, as some call it. If the legends are to be believed, each one of its leaves represents a life, and its power preserves the peace and harmony of our realm. The glowing plant you found in the forest is actually a part of Yggdrasil, a piece of root poking through from beneath.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it the
It's
seedlings
said
of the
that
tree?
the world tree can choose to communicate via her roots, but only with certain very special people. And that's what my granddad meant by the guidance of Yggdrasil. He was talking about just such visions as you saw. It's all coming back to me now. As a boy, I'd spend hours talking to the silly old thing, but did anything ever happen? Not a bit of it. But you, young man, you're different. You're one of the special ones, chosen by the World Tree. And you've got great hair, too. Life just isn't fair.
Does he have
got
great
the-
hair, though?
I would
So
say,
not
I don't
only
know,
are
I
you
guess
the
he has
luminary,
protagonist
you're
hair, but that's
also
more of
Yggdrasil's
Eric.
favorite little leaf, huh? Some guys have all the luck, I guess. Well, we
I
can't
mean,
stand
those
around
two are
talking
probably
about
related.
how great you
The
are
luminary is
forever.
basically
Come on.
this world's version of Jesus.
Hmm. Ooh, the merchant's moved. There he is. If it wasn't
Now
for-
can you buy the boomerang?
I can.
With change to spare.
Who's going to carry the purchase? Eric. Yes.
Why does a character have to carry the purchase? Doesn't it go in the item bag?
No, because it's equipment, so it's like...
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I guess that means you can only hold so much equipment if it has to be a character holding it.
I suppose. Oh my god, it's
that-
another weather cow.
Why are there so
Why?
many cows here?
Let's see what kind of weather we can look forward to. Nah. Looks like it'll start raining here at dawn. Nah. Watch your step, it gets slippery under hoof. What a peculiar cow.
Weather affect battle?
Let's go.
Sham hat witches.
Do they drop meat?
Another one
They do
bites
not.
the
I am
dust.
disappointed. Why can't you use their meats to craft a sandwich?
Because
Let's do
this is the worst game.
There's no point in playing a game if I can't mindlessly murder enemies and collect meat.
Let's see.
And then I'll have a pile of 60 of them, and then I'll never use them. Oh no, that's not true. I get a pile of them and then I sell half. And then I never use the other half.
Lol.
Who else
Oh,
wants
those
some?
mushrooms are a slightly different color. Do they poison you?
Dunno.
Yeah, they died too quickly.
Okay, so Hero's not too far from leveling up. Eric's got a while though.
I wonder if this game has any level up items.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, it's kind of a coin flip when it comes to RPGs.
A group of lips appears. Kill the lips.
I still can't believe you're just
Who
called
else wants
lips.
some?
Like, it's not even capitalized.
Not bad. Who else wants some?
How big is this game's soundtrack? Because we have not heard a lot of tracks, and I am surprised.
Yeah, we really haven't. I mean, everyone was talking about how the soundtrack is bad, but I was just expecting that to be because it was, like, the MIDI music that
Another
everyone was
one
complaining
bites
about.
the dust.
The actual music itself is also not great and really not varied.
Let me see what one it is. Let's see. Dragon
else
Quest,
wants some?
Dragon Quest 11, only symphonic. There's 80 tracks apparently.
Wow.
This is all symphonic, so it's not even the orchestral version.
How many of them play in one cutscene and never again?
Let me see how many we've listened to so far. Okay, well there's the opening theme. There's the title screen. There's the title music. We've heard that one. Heard that one. I think we've heard like less than 10 tracks.
Damn. I'd believe it, because we really haven't heard much. Which disappoints me.
I would say, is there no way to mod different battle music, but this is Game Pass, so no.
Well, it's still on a computer. You can still probably, like, find a way to mod it.
Might be more trouble than it's worth, though.
Yeah, maybe. Where's that?
Granted, I'm just saying that because I lose patience with mods easy.
I found buzzberries, a feather, and pine.
what you can craft with those. A bow?
Maybe.
Like the pine and feather you might be able to craft a bow with. Buzzberries. Maybe that's how you make a sandwich.
Nice! Who else wants some?
Ooh, big shiny Joan. Joan. I was trying to say gemstone and then I said both at once and it became Joan.
They are now known as Jones. That's all we will call them.
Jonine, 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 Jonine. Please don't take him even though you can. Oh great, that song's gonna be stuck in my head for the next year.
Oh yeah, the Jolene song. I saw that shared around everywhere when Part 6 first came out. Because people were saying that should have been the ending.
Lamau.
Who else
I mean, it
wants
might
some?
be. Pretty much all the JoJo indies use licensed music from like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Or 70s.
I mean, considering half the characters are literally named after bands and shit.
Not even half, nearly all. Well, as they go on, it basically becomes all of them. Some of them less so in the earlier parts.
Not bad.
I mean, you know it's crazy when basically nobody's stand name stays the same. They're all changed. It's like in the English subs and dubs.
God. I guess we progress? Kinda wanna head back to the start though. I wanna get Eric to level 11 before we continue.
How much more experience does he need to level up?
Only a couple of battles.
Oh, then yeah, may as well. Kill the cow, that's how you get the most experience.
Lol. I'm not gonna kill the cow. The cow's useful.
Exactly, it's useful for giving XP.
Forge items. Yowie Church's extensive experiences on his quest have granted him new capabilities. Focus increased by 1.
Oh, so as you level up, you basically level up your crafting abilities. Or maybe it's just when it sees you make progress in the story.
What can you do?
Let's rest until dawn. The cow said it was gonna rain tomorrow.
Cow has lied. Unless it's raining in the forest only.
There we go.
Okay, well there you go.
Oh wow, it's really dark when it's raining.
I guess the trees is like in specific rain. Good to know. In the world of Dragon Quest, trees rain. Or leap. Or cry. Or, I don't know what you would call this.
Precipitate.
Yeah, there you go. Rain doesn't come from the clouds, it comes from trees.
There's supposed to be a new enemy during rain. And I'm not seeing it.
Maybe it's camouflaged?
No.
By camouflaged, I mean like it could be hiding as like, you know, a regular thing. And then when you get close, it like tries to run away.
A bubble slime.
Nice.
The bubble
I think
slime
I
was
recognize those.
killed in one hit.
But did they give you extra stuff?
They gave me an entry in here. Tragically, these pools of toxic sludge, personified, must live life never knowing a loved one's embrace.
They kill everything they touch.
Oh, look at the thing schmoving. That thing's just
I mean,
vibing.
he doesn't seem to. Yeah, he doesn't seem to know what he's missing. He seems perfectly content, never touching anything living.
You see, he hugs them and he kills them in the process. And he doesn't.
Ah, that's how he gets his love. It only
Yep.
lasts for an instant, and he's satisfied by it.
Minrit says vibing blob. Yep, it sure is. Now let's kill some cats.
And cats and lips. Lip cats.
Ha!
That should be enough, right? I guess not. Only the one.
Scorched Earth creates a fiery magical circle that makes enemies more vulnerable to earth and fire attacks. But I'm gonna steal shit.
And this is how you get fucked. Oh, you got something! Finally!
Nice.
And there
Think
we
you
go.
got its hide?
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds like a crafty material.
He got skill points. Sleeper Hit. Stabs an enemy in such a way that they're sometimes sent to sleep.
Oh, combine that with a boomerang that hits everything on the field? Yeah, that's really good, actually.
Well, it's a specific skill that you have to use. And it's
Oh,
only
I
for
see.
it's only for daggers. Knives, sorry. Yeah, if we try to use that in combat, I don't think that's going to allow us with a boomerang.
Yeah, that would be a little too... It's like too convenient.
Ooh, we're back here.
And the music still did not change, did it?
It didn't. It never changes.
Why? Can't they at least have 2 tracks for, like, the field and the forest?
Nope. Because
That would make sense.
Because that would take effort and passion and caring, and they didn't in this game.
Let's go.
6 of the fuckers, damn.
A group of needles? Oh, needlers.
Yeah, I can't use this because it requires a knife. Let's steal shit. Fails to steal anything. Brilliant.
This is probably where your multi-hit fire attacks come in.
It hits all of them.
Oh, that was
Another
very
one
effective.
bites the dust.
I mean, considering these enemies are like level 2 or something.
Oh, you're right.
This was the first area. So we're gonna head back to Cobblestone.
Is it on? It is not on fire. A miracle!
How are you today? You doing alright?
I am genuinely surprised to see it not being on fire.
Yeah.
And nobody's even been kidnapped.
Welcome to Cobblestone. Not a lot goes on here, but I hope you enjoy your visit. What's that? You were born here? Haha. Yeah, sure you were, and I'm the King of Heliodor.
Did they replace the entire village with clones?
It's rare to see travelers here in Cobblestone. I hope you enjoy your stay, though we don't have an inn or anything.
Wait, what happened?
Make sure you watch out for young Yaoi Church. He's always up to some mischief or another. Apparently he played a trick on the poor old woman in the shop and now she's on the warpath.
Well, that's a fast way to get my attention. What happened?
This is not right. Have they been,
I
like...
mean, I knew this world had magic, but I didn't think it had bewitching spells.
I don't know, have they been blackmailed to stop acknowledging my existence or something?
Surely they can't have paid off the dog. Dogs don't even know the concept of lying. I said that and then I immediately knew that wasn't true. My dogs have done that. They don't know the concept of bribery. There you go.
Where's my house? One of these was my house and I forget which one.
I think it was at the way top.
Is that you, dear? I'm cooking your favourite, stew. It'll be ready any minute now. You'll be desperate to stuff your face as always, I'm sure. Well, set the table and I'll just give it a last little stir.
She's not gonna recognize you, isn't she?
Whoa! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house? What nonsense are you talking? My boy is 6 years old.
Yeah, okay, no, I think this is
Who
magic.
do you think you are? Waltzing in
time
here and
travel?
claiming to be someone you're not. Whoever you are, I want you out of my house this instant. Don't make me say it twice.
Oh, so much for your mother loving you. You've been disowned.
No, this is like full-on time travel, hey.
Oh!
Because that's,
Yeah!
that's Gemma and she's a child now.
That's Puppy.
This
How
is
did you... When did you time travel?
No, I think the village is in like a time bubble or some shit. Forget...
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did they put the village in a time bubble?
I don't know, hey. But, I mean, clearly this is what's happening.
I did not expect that.
Me neither. This is strange.
Okay, good on the game for doing something I genuinely didn't expect. Now I'm very curious to see where this goes.
My headscarf. I'll never get it back. Girl's headscarf is stuck in a tree.
With the little puppy.
Thank you, mister. My name's Gemma. Who are you?
Probably best to not.
That can't be right.
Oh, well, you did anyway.
Oh, wait, I get it. That's not your name. You mean you're looking for him, right? He went to look for Chalky. Come on, follow me.
Well, meeting your past self isn't gonna be weird at all. Wait.
No, you dumb bitch.
Was that
that's not
Ruth
what I
all...
meant. To be fair, she's
Root's...
6.
Oh.
Yeah, that root was
that
not
root
always
always...
there. That was not always there.
I'm
And
thinking,
that's
like,
that
is...
Yggdrasil thing. It's one of those roots.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, did the tree do this to the town to protect it? Like, you know, the soldiers were gonna come burning it, so it put the whole town in, like, a time loop?
Wow, this bitch is
think.
slow. Even my walk speed is faster than hers. Oh god, that's a pet peeve and a half. If you're gonna make me follow someone, make them at least keep up with walk speed.
Oh, we are gonna meet your young self.
Hey, Grandad.
It's
can
the
I borrow
baby
your ladder?
Oh god, he's got a voice too.
The wind blew Gemma's scarf off and now it's stuck up a tree.
Well, we can't be having that now, can we? Let me go and find it for you.
I think we have screwed with history now.
We don't need the ladder anymore. That nice man over there got my headscarf down for me. He said he was looking for you. Is he a friend of yours?
Nope. I've never even seen him before.
What, you've never looked in a mirror?
I think it might be me he's looking for, you know. Why don't you two run along and play and leave us grown-ups to talk?
Oh, he knows
All right.
something.
Yeah.
Did you plant the time loop?
It's you, isn't it? I knew it. I've known you since you were a baby after all. I knew it was you right away. But you
Amber sure
look too
didn't.
happy, my lad. Care to tell your old granddad what's on your mind? I see. So, you're from a future where I'm no longer around. Well, well. And King Carnelian went and threw you in the dungeon? And to think I trusted that he'd do right by you. If I'd known how things were going to turn out, I would have told you everything, instead of hiding the truth from you for all those years. But you don't have time to be listening to an old man's regrets. Here's what we're going to do. If you head east out of the village, you'll come to Cobblestone Falls, as you know. Go there and dig in front of the three-sided rock. Got that? The three-sided rock at Cobblestone Falls. You'll know the one I mean.
Now that I mention it, Eric's not here at all.
Oh, but what a fine figure of a man you've become. I'm so glad I got to see you all grown up. You be good now, lad. Don't waste your time bearing grudges. Live life with love in your heart. Always saw me right. Bye now.
Time is breaking because it can't handle me being here.
Are you back in your time?
Yeah, and Eric's not here.
Yeah. Where did Eric go? Why did Grandpa disappear? Why
Shit's
are
breaking.
we in 11 years ago?
It's almost 12 years ago. Oh my god, it's a hut. Ooh, can I not leave? A mysterious glowing barrier blocks the way.
What has the tree done?
Many things.
You broke them just by touching. Oh, they disappeared.
Yep.
Okay, the town's just completely empty now.
At least we got a new track.
That's true.
Why does this cutscene look so bad?
Oh, there we go. Now, it's not abandoned after all.
Thanks for getting Gemma's headscarf back for
So I killed our grandpa by
back and
talking
play
to him.
anytime
You
you
should
like.
probably run away.
Yeah, why does that look so bad? Why is it
It's ages till I gotta
weird?
go home. What should we play now?
Well, we could
What do you mean?
Do you not see it? Like how everything looks distorted and shit?
I didn't think that was. I thought that was an intentional effect. I didn't think that was anything wrong with the stream.
Turns out it was intentional, but it was weird.
You okay? I lost you for a minute there. Not surprising, I guess.
Okay, so it was all in his mind. Okay, that makes more sense than the whole village. Oh, it was burned down. Oh no, everyone's dead. Not the doggy.
I can't believe they do this. And just because you grew up here? What kind of animals are they? Jasper and his goons must have ridden straight here after you got thrown in the dungeons and torched the place. Hey, just now, when you zoned out, the mark on your hand was glowing. And so was the root wrapped around that tree. Was it another one of those visions? Wow. So you went back in time and spoke with your granddad and yourself? That is seriously weird. Must have been the root here. It must have the power to show you the past. Well, if what your granddad told you was right, then we need to head over to Cobblestone Falls. Where did you say it was? East of the village?
Not much of a village anymore.
Where did everyone go?
They died?
I mean, some of them probably did, but all of them?
Probably. You think they
Oh,
allowed
yikes.
anyone else to survive?
Listen,
Depends
I know
how
this can't be
merciless
easy,
they were
but
being.
hanging around here isn't going to do anybody any good. Come on.
The fact that they did this in the first place, based purely on the fact that I used to live here, proves that they will do absolutely anything.
Even if they weren't trying to let someone go, Oh, there's a survivor! Oh,
Nah.
never mind. Yeah, looks like no one survived. Not even the doggy? Well, rip Emma.
Gemma.
Emma, sorry. It's fine, she was only in there like for an hour anyway. Well, from what I know of the one Dragon Quest game I played, they're not above casual death. So yeah, probably everyone is dead.
Looks like I can finally do other stuff. In 2D, I can jump to more than just one spot.
Alright. 2D is probably ideal for speedrunners since, you know, a lot of the fluff is cut.
Maybe. Who
Although
knows,
they
but
may call it fluff.
3D
I
may
call it
have, like, glitches and shit though. I learnt how to make Templars uniforms. Also, I can sleep.
Sleep in the remains of your loved ones. The remained halls.
Next destination is the Emerald Coast. Second exit.
Hey! How's it going?
Let's check out my home.
No. Oh.
Of course, it's one of the worst.
Yeah, they really did not want there to be anything like... How did they even knock this down with just troops? Did they bring a cannon?
Probably.
Did they make a wrecking ball?
I mean, they could have used magic.
That's true. Fewer spells, and yeah, that house is coming down. No cadavers, though.
I'm glad we've finally gotten another track on the soundtrack. We haven't had enough of them.
Well, there are 80 tracks, so maybe we'll start hearing more of them. I mean, they sound nice, but I wouldn't say they sound iconic or anything.
Let's see, so where am I supposed to be going? Up through Heliodor again, I guess?
I genuinely want to believe this series has, you know, more music to offer, but I guess it's hard to say.
Well, one thing's for sure, 11 doesn't. Oh well, at least this game makes good content. Let's see...
Of course, you know, Eric's a treat. Oh, you can ride horses now.
I've been able to I've been able to ride horses for a while, there's just a bunch of areas don't have bells to summon them.
Right, I remember that system.
Five Perfectionist's Pearls.
Well, if they're perfectionist pearls, then they're probably worth a lot.
They're the things you use to reforge weapons and stuff to make them better.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's a bunch of enemies I haven't found yet.
I wonder if this is where the level's gonna jump up. Because overall, you seem to be getting along just fine with the game's AI.
So is this... that thing.
Yeah, the rock. The three-sided rock, I think they said.
Letters, huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's for sure.
My dearest, darling baby boy,
When finally you come to read this, I will almost certainly be long dead. You see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrasil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms, and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety. If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the King of Heliodor when you come of age. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives.
Ooh.
Never forget, my son, you are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrasil. But more than that, you are the luminary. Yours is a weighty burden indeed. It is you who must stand against the darkness and banish it from our world. In time, you will come to understand. It breaks my heart to leave you, my darling. But it is the only way. I only hope that one day you will learn to forgive me.
It's from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
So not only is he Jesus, he's also a prince.
To my dearest grandson.
Gotta say, this protagonist just looks perpetually pissed all the time. This is part of why I don't really like Akira Toriyama's art style.
I haven't the foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today. As promised, I've buried some things here that will help you on your way. Have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found you. It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd known how things would turn out. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east. You must go out into the world and seek the truth. Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges, and live life with love in your heart. All the best, now and forever. Grandad.
Hey there, opinionated organism, how's it going? It's the flat bottom to the eyes for me. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's also partially the way the eyebrows are drawn. Like, they're very slanted.
Like, that is the art style, and that's part of the art style that I've gotten kind of used to. But yeah, I think it's also I think opinionated organism is right. The flat bottom combined with the eyebrows do make him look kind of always irritated, rather than a more neutral expression.
Yowie Church acquires the keystone.
So we use the keystone to open the door of departure and head out into the world, huh? Well, sounds easy enough. You better believe I'm coming with you. You said it was just east of here, right? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I know what we're waiting for. I've got some unfinished business to attend to. The orb. The King Sparrow's not too far from here. Just down the way, in fact. Let's go claim what's rightfully mine.
Why would they store it all the way out here? Oh, sorry, that was a dog bark.
I guess so that it wouldn't be found by wrong hands.
That is true. It was stolen once before when it was kept, at the castle, so... It's a shame they don't have, Eric with you on horseback, but I suppose, you know, animating more than one person would be a little complicated.
Yeah, I can't have him hug me from behind as we gallop. Let's see what kind of weather we can look forward to. Looks like the skies should start to clear here at night. It would be perfect weather for adventuring, so grab the bull by the horns and get out there.
What? Oh, those are little goblin things. I can't tell if their hands are floating.
Let's go.
They moved so fast. And now they're dead. Gloomy Grublin. I wouldn't say it strikes me as gloomy.
A group of leafy lamplings appears.
Like, what about them is leafy?
They have a leaf on top of their head.
Oh, you're right, you're right. I couldn't quite make it out.
Another one bites the dust.
There's treasure.
Wait, is there more treasure? I mean, you can always ask Eric. He'll tell you if there's any treasure items around.
I think he's only doing it for, like, chests, though. Not sparkly spots. Yeah, he means treasure chests, not sparkly spots.
That would make sense. I think the sparkly spots might, you know, respawn when you come back to an area. Well, that's one way to kill enemies.
You get barely any experience from it.
I mean, that's fair. You're not really fighting them. It'd be kind of broken if you could get the same amount of XP just by running into them.
Not bad.
It's not a mechanic I care for. It almost disincentivizes battling. I say almost, it absolutely does.
Let's see.
Like, I wouldn't even use that sort of thing much in Royal. Only when I needed to trigger red alarms. It was just the fastest way to do it. Other than that, I pretty much never used it.
The egg is so skeleton.
Thanks.
There's the pun! Granted, it's not that hard to make pun names with eggs.
One could say
Creature
it,
design.
one could say it has excellent potential.
You read my mind exactly.
Exactly, meow. I'm making an example out of these enemies.
And you're doing an excellent job.
Opinionated organism chimes in with that pun exceeded my expectations.
There are some clever ones. I was like, I can't think of any more complicated words.
Calamari kids. Let's kill them.
Nice!
Just with these creatures' designs, it feels like they should all be pun names.
Calamari Kid A merrily messes about. And the Crabbid defends. Because it's rabid, because it has rabies. Crabbid.
There's my puns. A rabid crab, a crabbid. See, that sounds like a much better
Who
name
else
than
wants some?
Lips. The horse does not cross the bridge. It is useless.
Ahoy there. We don't get too many visitors around these parts. You come to see the King's Barrel, Ranger? Aye, I thought as much. No point in dragging your hide all the way out here otherwise. Well, you'll find it off to the west there. Okay. I'm gonna break your shit.
I mean, he's not looking, so...
Only a single vase.
His 13 coins is all he gets paid, since all he does is fish. And he doesn't need this lunch money.
There's a weather cow. Where is it again? Yeah. Worst horse.
Can't even gallop up a mountain. Even Skyrim horses can do that.
Yeah, but it's Skyrim. That game's broken.
Yeah, exactly.
We got a
This
hardy
horse
hide.
This horse works. Thus is useless.
This is a pretty big area, I've got to say.
Yeah, it is. I keep forgetting where it starts.
Must kill all the children.
This actually isn't a bad way to get XP. My dog just will not stop barking. I apologize if you can hear her.
Kingsbarrow.
What did they say was in this town again?
The orbs that we're looking for.
Oh, the orb.
The orbs.
Gotta polish the old orbs.
I'll polish Eric's orbs anytime he wants.
How are we gonna break this bad boy open? Oh, I guess it's already open. And there was a massacre.
What here? Who did this to them? Huh?
There's no response, it's just a corpse.
I don't get it.
Every time I turn on the mic, it's like the dog barks again.
Well. Okay, I am gonna grab a snack real quick. I'll be back in a sec.
No problemo. Yeah, one thing I learned with Dragon Quest, if you see what is probably a dead body, it most likely is one. In other games, in other colorful games like this, you might think, oh, they're just unconscious. No, in Dragon Quest, they're dead. Corpses everywhere. Sometimes you'll see people murdered in the intro of these games. It's like a cult suicide. You know what? That is equally as possible. Could have been coming in for their Saturday meeting, and this is the day they brought all their, vials.
Okay, I have returned.
Welcome. We were just discussing that this might be a cult suicide.
Wow, okay.
They drank the Kool-Aid. I mean, that stuff is basically poison.
Hmm. You know what's even more poisonous? Brussels sprouts. Truly the enemy of the palace.
I think Brussels sprouts might be my least favorite food ever.
There's not many that are worse. French onion soup is really bad.
I have not tried it.
I hate cauliflower and broccoli.
I don't like broccoli. Cauliflower is just tasteless. But Brussels sprouts make me legitimately want to vomit.
Hmm.
Like, I've heard them described, like, but they're like tiny cabbages with flavor. Like, yeah, flavor that is like, that's out to upchuck the rest of your meal. It's awful.
Nice.
How could anyone eat those? Cheese doesn't even improve it.
Yeah, if anything, it makes it worse.
If anything, it ruins the cheese.
Oh my god, it's Helix. He's the good slime from Dragon Quest Warriors 2. I've watched my dad play that game. That's the extent of my experience with this franchise.
Didn't they never localize that game?
No, it's localized, because, I mean, he played it.
I guess... I just remember at one point it was just a thing where they didn't localize Dragon Quest Warriors. I guess I just wasn't paying attention when they finally did. Granted, they took a years to localize strikers, so... Yeah, these things take a while, I guess. Often for no good reason.
Nice!
Oh, good. It's like a checkpoint or something, I guess. Loopy says, my idea of a utopia is one where Atlas has simultaneous releases of JP and English versions of games, lol. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, SMT5 was a simultaneous worldwide release, so that was pretty cool, but... yeah.
It was, but it was also their first one.
Yeah. In my opinion, Atlas now have too large of an international fan base to get away with being JP-centric anymore.
Considering how well ridiculously Royal sold in the West, yeah. Like, they can't ignore their Western audience anymore.
So doing shit like these Japan-exclusive orchestra events, that shit doesn't fly anymore, I'm sorry. And we shouldn't be tolerating it.
SMT's the exception that proves the rule. Hopefully they keep it up. I agree, Loopy. I can understand maybe not all their smaller projects, them pushing for simultaneous releases, because simultaneous releases can be difficult to coordinate if you don't know what you're doing. But I at least hope the next line Persona game is worldwide. At least. That's all I ask.
So here's a fun fact about Atlas and shitty localization. Little known fact, one of their SMT games, which is Devil Survivor Overclocked for the 3DS, straight up impossible to play in Australia legally.
Really?
Yep.
You guys don't have it.
It is not on the Australian eShop. It's not available physically unless you get an EU version of the physical cartridge that is also extremely difficult to obtain because it was like an incredibly limited release.
Yeah, they're so expensive off of eBay now. I got them in a digital sale for like $10 each.
Lol, you can't even get it off eBay because no one has it. Like, that's the thing. It's that difficult to find. And of course, it has to be the one Megaten game on 3DS that doesn't emulate well, because I have to be that unlucky that the one spin-off I want to play more than any other has to be the one that's almost impossible to play.
Why is it so hard to emulate? It didn't... I played the first few hours of it. Nothing about it screamed impossible to emulate. Is it, like, weird coding?
I don't know. It just hasn't been cracked like all the others have. It's really unfortunate too, because I really want to play Devil Survivor Overclocked, but I can't.
I've been meaning to get into it more. It had a strong start, I just got distracted with other things.
Yeah.
But you know, it's basically everyone's favorite SMT spin-off.
Yeah.
The sequel to it looks especially great. My dog has not stopped barking. If anything, she's getting louder.
Oh shit, that was close.
Quite a few things it's like that I need to get digitally for the 3DS on the Atlas front, because getting them physically is way too expensive. It's like, nope, it's just cheaper to buy myself an SD card and wait for digital sales.
Damn, so if the bash lands in the exact middle of the green bar, it like makes it even better. Right, okay. That's frustratingly inconsistent.
How do you get that kind of bash if you can't time it?
Random. Like, just straight up, it's random.
Ah. Is it one of those things where they want you to save before you do it? You don't get it right, so you try again?
Apparently there are, like, anti-save scumming rules and shit.
Why?
Because they need to make the single-player video game more frustrating for people who want to play it like it's a single-player video game.
Isn't random chance enough?
Like, this game, to me, doesn't have many huge flaws, it's just got a bunch of small annoyances that really add up.
And it does feel like the small annoyances are just kind of a stubbornness to, you know, be what they want the game to be.
Fuck, one of them landed past the green bar. 2 of them are yellow though, so like, who knows? Maybe it'll be good.
And it's the typical Nintendo problem. They've got it's like they've got a very strong base game, but sometimes there's just the little details surrounding about it that they're just so stubborn about, and it can hinder the overall experience. It's just a matter of, well, are those annoyances detractable enough? Because they're not gonna fix it. They're too stubborn to. Is Splatoon fun enough to put up with their not good online?
I mean,
unfortunately, it is.
I don't think the online is bad, actually.
For Splatoon, no. Other games have it rough.
Yeah. They've got some frustrating points with, like, private battles and shit, but the actual connectivity isn't bad. But I'm Australian, so, like, you know. Apparently it's a lot worse in America.
It depends. It's like it's either Splatoon's having a good day or a bad day. There are some days where I'll have no problems except for maybe a little hiccup here and there, nothing major, but it works fine. Some days I just feel like I cannot stay connected with like half my matches, and I was like, whoops, Splatoon doesn't want to work today. I'll try again tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, I don't experience that, hey.
Salmon Run always works fine though. Except for the days it doesn't. It works fine most of the time. I just remembered, like, no, there was a couple of days where it just refused to. It just refused to load any matches. But most of the time it works. That's another good example. Salmon Run being on, you know, limited times of when you can play it. It's a very fun game. I love it. It's just these little things that Nintendo are stubborn about, you know?
I feel like most of the time when people critique the online of Splatoon, they're not critiquing the stuff like the limited connectivity and all that. They're critiquing, I'm constantly disconnecting, not the whole fucking stupid mode cycle shit.
Like, it did get better once I invested in an actual Ethernet port, but even then, it's not perfect.
See, I don't have an Ethernet port, and there's no problem. I accidentally returned to the title screen like an idiot.
Whoops.
But yeah, I don't even have, like, an Ethernet port on it or anything like that. Like, there's just no problem.
Like, I can get over the in-game lag. I know some people absolutely can't. I don't mind it. I can work around it. It's just disconnecting matches. It's like, my Ethernet is plugged in. Come on. Especially, again, since some days it will work just fine. I won't drop any matches.
Yeah, I think it's American modems are the problem. It's not actually Splatoon's fault a lot of the time, because it works completely fine here. Sure, you get, like, occasional problems where you can't find matchmaking and shit, but very occasional. Maybe once a play session, if that.
Yeah, it might be more of the American thing.
You don't even...
I mean, granted, the router I have is not perfect. It's...
Because, like, you don't even get people teleporting or anything like that. Like, people put clips of online. Like, that just doesn't happen.
I rarely get that.
Not bad.
I can only think of a few times
Another
that
one
happened,
bites
and that usually happens right before I get disconnected.
Well,
More
they
like
don't have
NA
servers, is the thing. You're specifically connecting to 7 other Nintendo Switches. It's peer-to-peer connection, not online servers, which is really
I wish
weird
it
and
was
frustrating.
online servers.
So we're paying for Nintendo Online that doesn't really have servers? It's weird.
They didn't really
Let's do
improve
this.
the online once it became paid. It was just the same as it always was.
Yeah.
I like that it's cheap, but you know, I'd like it to at least work a little better. I'm not asking for it's like to be flawless here. Granted, some people are, and I think that's, you know, fair enough for them. They're paying for it.
Who
They
else
want
wants
to play
some?
things correctly. And I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Again, Monster Hunter Rise worked perfectly. Like, I was very surprised how well it ran for multiplayer. I never had a single problem with it.
Yeah, I hear Monster Hunter games are generally really good for that.
But even then, Rise did multiplayer exceptionally well. Like, I had played Generations Ultimate that was also on Switch, and that also ran pretty good. Again, not perfectly. Sometimes, you know, you'd see players occasionally, you know, jump around a little bit, but it didn't matter. They were all attacking the monsters. All the numbers were going to add up to the one enemy the same way. It doesn't really matter if it's not perfect. So technically, Rise didn't have to have it perfect either, but it still runs super well. So, here's hoping Splatoon 3 is a good step up.
Hopefully. I just want a single-player campaign that's as good as Octo Expansion was.
I really hope so. I really hope so. Like, Octo Expansion is like one of the best DLCs I've ever played.
Because yeah,
I
Octo
completed
Expansion was fantastic.
It was. I completed every single level.
I didn't, but some of them are really hard. It very much feels like it's designed for people who are good at multiplayer and have like motion controls down and shit like that, and I just can't. I don't have steady.
Yeah,
I
can see that.
I don't have steady enough hands to do motion controls, like just straight up.
Yeah, some of those challenges I would say are straight up impossible if you're not using motion controls. I'm not even that great at multiplayer myself, but for the Octo expansion, everything just clicked. And even though some were very, very frustrating, I was able to beat them all. I even surprised myself. I was like, huh, I didn't think I knew how to play games this good. And then I tried, you know, the Battling Ancient 3, and I was like, never mind, this is impossible. Or Inner Ancient 3, I should say. I mean, it's not impossible.
Who else
People have
wants
done
some?
it, but I deemed it impossible.
So you beat every challenge.
Yes, all 80 of them.
I didn't. I only got as far as finishing the final boss. So I took down Commander Tartar, etc. And by the way, great boss fight. God damn.
It is. It's so good.
Really fun, and one of the best boss themes I've ever seen. It's fucking great.
Like, as soon as I beat Octo expansion, I was like, I want to see how people speedrun this. And I watched it, and it was fun. to just see, it's like see how, you know, people optimally find the best levels to play to get through it the fastest. Which one they can cheese the best, and then, you know, get through all the big levels during the climb up as like quickly as they can. Sometimes, you know, because sometimes just completely hopping through this is like brute forcing the stealth sections. It was great to watch. And when it came to that final boss fight, like, it's like even seeing them beat it early, and apparently there's exclusive dialogue with Marina and Pearl if you beat it like 30 seconds before the timer goes off.
Wow. Oh yeah, I think I saw it. Yep, I had to grind that final boss so many fucking times, hey?
I think it took me like 4 or so attempts. It just was. It's like I just had a hard time getting. It was always the last one. Like it's like there was always this one at the top that you'd like, you know, you slide on the rails past. I missed it like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it's always the head that I struggled with. Cool, Eric is level 12, and he learned evac.
Evac.
You can now ride the exoskeleton.
What? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can now run in a robot. You kicked whatever monster lived inside of it. It's yours now. Was that because you reached a certain level or because you killed enough of them?
No, you can just ride certain enemies, I think.
Nice! Yoink!
Ah, nothing. Granted, I suppose it is hard to steal from smoke. Yeah, you can see him inside. Okay, that's pretty cute.
I learned how to make feathered caps. Time for a mini-boss fight.
They're taking candy.
Well, there's the big cookie.
This is going to get us into his good books. I just know it. We're sure to get a big reward.
We found out who caused the cult suicide.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That orb belongs to us. Get your filthy hands off it.
Whoever you are, you've just made a seriously big mistake.
I've just turned on the aircon because it's getting a bit too hot, so if you can hear that in the background, I apologise, but I live in Australia. Summer is fucked.
Don't worry, I don't hear anything. And I sympathize with hot weather. I live in the hottest state in the U.S. Wait, no, that's probably Florida. Second hottest. What did that do? Oh.
It lowered my agility. I hate their fucking screaming. God.
Okay, yeah, their screaming is getting a bit excessive. Like, it was charming for a moment, but maybe it's because the battle is sped up.
Thanks.
But I need to scream. I don't think they need to scream over every
Easy.
little thing.
They disagree, clearly.
Ha!
Do
Amateurs.
they need to scream
But
when
who
they
the hell
hit
were
you?
they? And what did they want with the orb? Well, whatever. It's back with its rightful owner now. And about time, too. You know, after they threw me in jail, I thought I'd never see this thing again. But here I am holding it. You're some kind of lucky charm, you know that? I've got a feeling that if I stick with you, everything will turn out okay. Just don't ask me what I mean by everything. That's my business. Right, I've done what I came to do. Guess we should head east and check out that door of departure place your grandpa mentioned.
Well, Eric's got some mysteries. Is that orm a family heirloom or something?
I think it was just a powerful orb, but I don't know, maybe.
Can't be the money, otherwise he wouldn't try to get it back. Dog has not stopped barking. I have no toys to tempt her with.
I can now access the eastern part of the map.
Oh yeah, wasn't that area blocked before?
Yep. I leveled up. Lightning Bash. A softer strike made with half the normal strength. It's perfect for putting the finishing touches on more delicate items of equipment. Let's see, what does that look like? Okay.
Is that a hat? Or, oh, cap. It's a cap. I looked away for 1 second trying to get the dog quiet. Clearly it didn't work.
Let's make another feathered cap.
What's the point if you and Eric don't look like you're part of a troop? People need to see people need to see you're a pairing when you come into the next city.
Oh, fuck. I went over on one of them. That's unfortunate.
Can you not fix it?
Nah, you can't go back. Not even a +1. Fuck. That's annoying.
Can you deconstruct it for materials?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Ah. Okay, there's a 40% chance I got my dog to be quiet. I didn't win that coin toss. Well, there's only one way to fix the dog barking. I must turn on noise suppression.
Lol.
Oh wait, noise suppression is already on.
Wow.
Never mind then. There's no fixing it. Discord will need you to update voice suppression to not include dog barks. I promise you they do not sound human at all.
Okay. Eric finally has 2 accessories.
Gold chain and a strength ring.
Yep. Okay, now let's save. And continue. Let's get our horse.
Yeah, where is... Oh, there's the horse.
Buzzberries and flurry feathers. And sparkly sap. That's good.
I suppose running over a bunch of enemies on a populated map is kind of equate to maybe one battle in terms of experience.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're birds.
Oh hey, it's the vultures. Is it the vultures with the worm tails?
Dunno.
Huh. Uh-oh. Well, they've come to execute you along with the rest of your village.
Did you really think you would escape me, Darkspawn?
Damn it. They found us.
Yeah!
Well, don't just stand there. Come on.
No time to call our own horse. We'll have to steal one.
Fire!
No! They actually killed the horse!
Eric Senpai,
Now,
save me.
Seize him!
Here, take my hand.
Best way.
Huh? Quickly, the keystone.
Well, that's a gif I've seen everywhere on Twitter. For obvious reasons.
You shall not escape me, Darkspawn!
No, don't shoot the second horse! Ah!
Run!
You horse
now.
murderer! I would say he probably has bad aim, but he was probably aiming for the horses.
Whoa!
We lost them. But we also lost the hood.
We didn't need it.
You think you have won? The game has not even begun.
You're right, the game hasn't begun. We still only have one party member.
We still have like 90 more hours to go.
We made it. That was too close. So, where exactly are we? I don't recognize this place at all.
I don't think you can teleport
Hey!
back, so that area's long gone. He's right. Let's go to the locals and find our next party member. Oh, hey, it's a she slime. Oh, you can just buy ingredients.
Looks like it.
That's useful. Granted, it's probably a waste of money, but, you know,
Oh, I can
it's useful.
I can finally look like whatever I want to again.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's been a while. I wonder why you only have that costume option so far. Kill the she slimes! Those are not the vultures I was thinking of. I was thinking of like vulture worms.
The she slime fled, which means I'm already the right level. see. I wish there was like a world map, but there doesn't seem to be one in this game, which is really weird.
I mean, I know you're probably not going to revisit a lot of the old areas, considering, you know, they've been tending to close off, but even still, it'd be nice to see a world map to see, just in general, how far you've come. Oh yeah, they're doing no damage. They're very weak. You know, when I first saw the she slimes, I was like, oh, so they started as blue, and now they're orange, and, you know, is the even stronger one's going to be like yellow and purple, and, you know, I thought the color would change as they get stronger, but no, there's just blue slimes.
Bangs out an emboldening beast. It's a bloody drum guy, mate.
What? Wormaline?
A Wormaline.
Oh. That sounds like an ingredient used for a potion to keep you warm in cold climates.
Probably. So we're on like a volcano or something, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because we've got like these hot springs.
A hot spring scene incoming with Eric.
Unfortunately, they're not going to make him naked because this is the worst game.
They can show dead bodies, but they can't give us what we really want.
I know, right? Yet
they
another
can
reason
kill
why
horses.
This game is, yet another game. Yet another reason why this game is actually the worst ever.
Again, it's very weird to see animals not in the art style.
Oh no, I didn't mean to walk here.
You can always walk out.
Yep.
Oh, a very traditional looking town. A hot spring town.
Civilization at last. And I think it's safe to say we're not being followed anymore. For now, at least.
I thought so anyway. Two travelers come. Their timing is auspicious as the day's new dawn.
Oh god, it's a fucking haiku.
My bathhouse awaits. Savor its steamy
I didn't even notice at
as
first.
frogs do. Rejoice, honored guests. Too busy to bathe? Too busy to wash away the scent of the road?
Huh?
Come on, Eric, let's get a bath.
Okay, maybe I'm not at my freshest. Fine. I'll visit your bathhouse if it means that much to you. Might as well go sweat off the journey while we have the chance. I'll see you in there, okay?
The winds bring a guest.
I hate the haiku gimmick already. I hope he never says another line of dialogue again.
Well, Eric's getting pampered without us. It's okay, we'll catch up to him.
Oh, he's here.
Or, I guess, never mind. I mean, it would be kind of lame to take him out of your party for that.
Yeah.
Speaking of hot springs, that's the exact part I played in Golden today.
Damn, okay. When is that? Like, what month are we talking?
The first one, I believe that's the tail end of October. Like October 30th. And that's when it's like, and it's kind of funny. I was like, oh, the original game did not have this cutscene before.
Just going off mic for a bit.
No worries. It's something I noticed about Golden. A lot of the, all the more serious cutscenes are from the original game, and basically every lighthearted one in Golden is new. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just something I noticed.
Yeah. Let's see, how do I get there?
You need to ride on a certain kind of monster?
I guess.
Maybe that sort of ice path needs to freeze over the water?
It's not ice. It's just, yeah.
Hard to tell what it is, honestly. Maybe the water will go down? My best guess is you need to find a monster to ride on.
Not bad.
It's an anime episode incoming, says Loopy.
Oh yes, yes. Unfortunately, we aren't going to see Eric in a state of undress, because this is a Japanese game. But, you know.
That's exactly why they do it. Just not for the reasons they intended. But you know, because... I mean, not normal. They're gonna be undressed.
More new enemies. Lump wizards.
We can do this.
Prevented from casting spells. Wow, okay.
Nice.
Surprised that not too much strategy overall has come into play in the battles yet. I mean, the beginning of the game battles aren't usually that complicated. They're pretty simple. Like even for the like those birds that basically operated as a mini boss. Besides lowering your agility, they didn't really have a gimmick that they wanted you to strategize around.
Who needs strategy when you can just press A to mash?
I mean, that's fine when you're grinding.
Trying to find another enemy type. And I'm not finding them.
You might have found all the ones for this area, or at least all the area in this weather. Granted, I don't know if the volcano has different kinds of weather.
I'm trying to find an enemy called Robber Rabbit.
Robber Rabbit. That name sounds very familiar. I'll probably know what it looks like when I see it.
The door is locked tight. Yeah, well maybe unlock it, game. Have you considered that?
I don't see a cow, so there probably is a different weather here. I don't even see how it would rain here. It might fog.
There they are.
Yeah, I definitely recognize those.
Thanks.
Okay, there's 2 more enemies that spawn here at night, apparently, so I'm gonna make it nighttime. And then I'm gonna get to level 14.
The other 2 enemies give, I was gonna say they give more XP, so it's like, nah, it's probably just, you know, filling out the monster decks.
Chainmail.
Ooh. You can even buy 2 of them. You'd be spending all your money, but...
Well, I have 2,000 in the bank as well.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, go ahead. At this point, I don't even see how you could even lose your money. The battles aren't particularly pushing you into a corner health-wise.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna sell a bunch of my items. Because people can only carry a certain amount of items on them. And I have too many items that I'm not using because the AI doesn't use them.
Yeah, yeah. Especially your anecdotal herbs, since you don't really get status effects much.
Yeah.
Or ever, really.
I think I've gotten hit with a status effect like twice ever, and both of them were boss fights. Maybe later I'll need them?
Maybe. I mean, I remember you ran into an enemy that was a mushroom with green spots. I assume that's an enemy that probably specializes in poisoning you, but it never did.
Well, I've fought it a bunch of times.
Let me check the time. I should be able to go for about 40 or so more minutes.
Okay. Cool. I can do that. You can only sell 9 of any given item at a time. Why? Why are there so many useless limitations that do literally nothing other than pad time?
I don't even slightly get that.
There is no need to keep that limitation from the fucking 80s.
No, that doesn't even make sense for the 80s. What, did they not know how to bring up the count to 10?
God, this is just why.
They couldn't figure out, like, okay, look, when selling items, we just can't put it in 2 decimals. The game crashes. And then they just never changed it? I physically cannot understand that. Or did inventory just not go up to double digits?
I don't know, hey. 10 impediments in the line.
Makes as much sense as you can't sell items worth more than 500 gold at one point. It just doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the boxer shorts for the memes and the fishnet stockings for the memes. Selling all this other shit.
And who knows, they could come in handy. Might need a quest where a pervy old man specifically asks for 3 boxer shorts filled with regret.
Maybe.
They remind him of his younger days.
Bracing blink, do I get a single arrow? On second thought, I'm gonna transfer the sleeping hibiscus back to the item bag so that I can sell them. Because I'm never gonna use them. The AI doesn't use items.
Yeah,
and
what
I'm
are they
never
even
gonna want
for? Oh, putting an enemy to sleep. Yeah, there's no need for that. Like, the enemies go down so quickly, why would you even need to put them to sleep?
Hmm. come on. There we go. Rest until night. Okay, let's go grinding. It's
I'm
the
behind the
zombies.
last two and... Oh, the zombies! The ones with
Walking
Rick hair.
corpse.
Walking corpses. So that's what happened to all the bodies from the village in Cobblestone.
Oh god, you gotta make shit sad, don't you?
I mean, they all disappeared. There was no remains. Oh, poor Gary, he was our neighbor. Now he must die.
Okay, so there's one more enemy type that we haven't seen yet here. There they are, I think. Oh. Where are they? A mini medal. Awesome.
Oh.
I don't even know what they do yet, but cool.
They'll probably come into play for some kind of trade at some point.
Gallipolis lies ahead. I can't allow you through without a pass. Fine.
Thought that was the new enemy for a second. No, just walking corpse partying with I forget what that thing with the drum is called.
The bongo drongo.
I mean, they need something to do at night.
I think that's the new enemy, or that might be a signpost. Yeah, it's just a signpost. Okay.
Where is it?
I think that's it there.
Oh, that thing. I remember that thing.
Droll drones.
Oh. 2 hits. Well, it certainly lives up to its name. It was in fact a drone.
Ah, okay, so you can move around in that mode.
Yeah, yeah. Because I remember being able to move around in battle. I just didn't remember how I did it. There you go. It doesn't affect battles at all, but you know, it's cool to do.
Nice.
Breaks up combat.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, I'll probably do that from now on.
Oh, yeah! You're up, partner!
On the partner now.
All your items are belong to us. No. Tactics.
Let's go!
That makes battles feel much better. Even if you know they aren't mechanically changing very much. Or at all. It looks better.
Who else wants some?
Gives me something to do.
It almost makes it look like it's real-time combat.
All.
Nice!
Sorry, just had to deal with something in real life real quick.
No worries.
We can do this. Thanks.
Run in circles, intimidate them. I mean, one fled, so it worked.
We're trying to teach Grandad to not interrupt in the middle of streams. He's a bit of a slow learner. That's okay. We'll make it work. Must have already loosened that.
Yeah, nothing gets picked up anyway. Yeah, I'm starting to think there isn't any actual magical weaknesses. It's just magic attacks are stronger.
Well, they're only using the magic attacks against certain enemies. Look it up though.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's do this.
Dragon Quest 11. The Eric Bunny suit is still in my search history.
Lol.
Yeah, elemental. Yes.
Level 13.
Okay, like mechanical enemies are weak to zap. Wait, no. Okay, here's the document link to the weaknesses and monsters. Yep, they do have elemental weaknesses, I think. Or resistances, rather.
Let's explore Mount Fuji. Is there anything we can do here? Oh boy. That's a big puppy.
I wasn't looking. What? Oh! Oh, that is very big.
16 points of damage. Fuck.
It's a much more intimidating fight than the birds ever were.
Critical hit.
Oh, never mind. There goes the Ursa Minor. I guess we're killing minors now.
Yes, kill all the children. So that's the only enemy that spawns here. Can't go that way, and I'm assuming I can't go the other way. Yeah. Honestly,
there's another
though,
one.
grinding this thing might be worth it.
Oh yeah, how much XP did it get out?
Oh, like 80.
Oh wow, then yeah. Now we find the XP cow. Oh, 3 skill points.
Yeah, that's how much you earn with every level. 3.
Oh, I thought you was only 1 with every level. So you'll be getting up to 300 then. Assuming this goes by most RPG rolls and you cap at level 100.
Hopefully.
Although according to most is like RPGs, you know, you can beat the end game around level 70.
So what is the level cap in this game?
Let me look that up. It's probably 100.
Because
Most
some
RPGs
games are unconventional, like the Tales series is usually 200. Except for Tales of Arise, Exilia. Most of them are 200, there's a couple that aren't.
Level cap 99. That feels like it's because they didn't know how to make 3 digits. But to be fair, it's just 1 level lower, and like that's a cute enough nod. I'll give them that one. Not the menu one though.
So let's explore the Cryptic Crypt. Drak mages.
I remember these kinds of bats. They used to drop fruit seeds that I could turn into juice. They would only drop them like 20% of the time, so you had to kill a lot of them.
New enemy type. Mud mannequin. Okay.
Okay, that one's new. I haven't seen that one before.
It reminds me of one of those enemies from the Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary. It was like this weird floating mass of rectangles and shit.
I don't remember, because I played most of that. I never finished it.
Same here. Once I got to the Great Maze, I stopped.
Nice.
Yeah, same here.
Another one bites the...
And that was when I was a kid, so like... I don't really remember it much.
I mean, for what it was pretty cool.
Damn it!
But I don't think they can ever replicate it. Replicate that again. There's just too many characters. It's too much to animate.
Here we go! Scorched Earth!
get on terms for like a story and cutscene level that Ultimate could never do what Brawl did, but I was at least hoping from a level standpoint it would have more to do for its single-player campaign.
Yes. I like the system Ultimate.
It's cool, it just left me wanting more.
My biggest problem with it is that it doesn't have every spirit. It's only got like half of them or something. You've got to get all the others from random chance shit, which I don't like.
Right. Because they reminded me a lot of like the challenges in Melee, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed them for that reason. But, you know, it also left me longing for like these bigger levels, and like I kind of wish there was both.
Another one.
You know, for what there was, it was fun. But I also never finished that either.
Ha! Easy.
Ooh, so I can't explore everything yet.
I don't get it.
Well, it probably means it wants you to come back then, at least.
Yeah.
Not gonna lock you out of it too soon. I did look it up. There is elemental weaknesses, but it's more on, but it's not on a huge side. It's kind of that they take a little bit more damage from their it's more so they all have elemental resistances, and some resist stuff less than others.
Right.
So they're not going to take a huge amount more of damage. They're just going to take some more damage. Some enemies have major weaknesses, though. For the most part, it's just this kind of magic will do a little bit more than this. Like, interestingly enough, some enemies are like immune to certain status effects. Like some are just like some can't be put to sleep at all.
That's really annoying. I needed even less reason to like status effects in this game, apparently. I swear, status effects in most RPGs are just entirely useless, hey?
Yeah, pretty much for the most part. I can't think of a series where I actively try to use them too much.
But if you're gonna do status effects, make it so anything that casts a status effect also does damage if it fails. Or it's just absolutely guaranteed. Like Trails, which I've been playing recently, has a system where different enemies have different resistances to status effects which you can see in battle. Some skills will do damage but also have a chance to inflict a status effect. Some will just guaranteed 100% of the time do the status effect unless an enemy like doesn't allow it. It's good.
It's like so many good things about the new Trails game.
I'm still on Sky first chapter, because these games are really, really long, but, you know.
Let's go!
I really like long games once I start to get really into them. Like, I know a lot of people are intimidated by 100-hour experiences and kind of the longer stuff. I like the longer stuff.
I like longer stuff if it doesn't feel like it's wasting my time. And I'm gonna be honest, Some of Trail's first chapter feels like it's wasting my time. I don't know what the general plot synopsis of the game is, and I've been playing it for like 15 to 20 hours. I'm still in the prologue.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Not even Golden took that long to get its plot going.
Yeah, Golden takes like 5, maybe 10 hours at most.
I would say about 5. By 5, they already have, the murder premise set up.
Yeah.
You've already done the combat. You've already we gotta catch the killer. We gotta save Yukiko. Like, you already know what you're doing by then.
Yeah.
It's the first couple hours that sets it all up. And despite it being slow, I actually think it's really well paced. I wouldn't cut anything from it.
Problem is, all of it needs to be there. Even the stuff that doesn't feel like it does, because it's setting up future content.
Yeah. It may feel slow to maybe a person who's playing it for the first time, but yeah, I wouldn't cut a single thing about its setup. It all serves a purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, something where you're playing 15 hours and you don't know the plot, yeah, that's a little slow. Granted, I've put in like 15 hours into Genshin and I still haven't unlocked fishing.
Yeah, I don't think I've unlocked fishing either. And
I
I've put a lot more time into that.
I think I need to finish the prologue for that. I just got stuck trying to find the way past the wind barrier.
Well, I finished the prologue and I don't have it.
If it wasn't sewn on. I can't go falling into my own trap now, can I? What would the others say? Right, I'd better go the long way round.
Oh. Is this a mini-boss we're going to fight?
I think it's just warning me about traps.
Ah.
Walks
I mean,
into
the
the trap
traps
anyway.
can't be that... Yeah, they can't be that bad. What's it gonna take like 5 damage? No, it'll kill you. Oh, no, you're not dead. There was treasure underneath it. Definitely worth following.
And I got to the other side of that door I couldn't get past as well.
Oh yeah, back to the topic of stats, or status effects. The only time at the top of my head where I would try actively using them. Not to bring up Persona 5 again, but when you shock enemies, it's really useful because then they'll take like so much extra damage from physical moves.
Yeah, the technical system in Royal specifically is good.
It's really good. It's like, it makes me wish, like, man, I wish there was a move to actively inflict shock among enemies, like minuscule electric damage, but guaranteed shock, like something like that.
Yeah.
Or high chance of shock, and you combine that with shock boost, and it's basically a guarantee. Like something like that. Like, I'd love that because I love using physical moves in that game, and setting up for physical moves to do the most damage as possible. I would eat up a system that lets me take better advantage of shock status effects.
Yeah.
This goes to show it's difficult to make a good status system.
Let's go. Nice.
I love how I can just jump
Who else wants some?
back and forth for attacks. I can be on the other side of the arena, but I'll still jump forward for a physical attack. That's good. A 1,000 gold coins.
We can do this.
Makes me
Another
wonder,
one
like, what
bites.
would a real-time Dragon Quest game be like?
We'll just play Dragon Quest Warriors.
You're right, of course. How could I be foolish?
Not bad.
I wonder if that game's any good.
Dad liked the second one, he never played the first. God,
Granted, my war is
800. Fuck.
800. You're gonna have to kill like 11 Ursa miners. You're gonna kill the whole litter.
Yeah. As soon as I finish exploring the crypt, I'm gonna fucking whatchamacallit, go back to Ursa miners.
We'll have to call it in about 10 or so minutes.
Okay.
I just got work in the morning and don't want to stay up too late, but
yeah.
10:30 is like I can push it to 10:30.
I'll try to wrap this up then. Like, I'll try to finish the crypt as fast as possible.
If it helps, I think you're nearing pretty close to the end of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot left. Not so sure about that now, actually. That's a fair amount.
I think you just found this. You could have just gone straight to the hot springs. I actually don't know how bonus it is. Who knows? Maybe afterwards they're going to say like, oh that guy that ran away. You need to go catch him. He went to the crypts.
Who knows? Oh, great. Oh well, time to climb back up walls.
Ooh, you're very low in HP.
Why am I not? Oh, because I don't have any fucking MP. Yep.
Let's do this.
Yeah, you have medicinal herbs equipped.
I got this. What the?
Well, he's dead now, so... The party are wiped out. Great. Oh, God, okay.
Oh no, is this old RPG rules where you have to go back from your last save and you lose everything?
I guess there's autosave.
I mean, if you only lose a few minutes, that's not too bad.
All of that map is gone, though.
Ooh.
2100 experience, are you kidding? Oh.
Oh, that hurts.
That's awful.
Oh, that hurts.
And all because the AI don't know how to fucking use items.
Even if they prioritize using healing magic, why wouldn't they say like, oh, we're out of healing magic, I'll use this item instead?
Yeah.
Although if I was programming the AI to focus on healing, I'd go through the items and then the NP. Because,
I would as well, personally.
Because, you know, you can equip the items directly, so if you want them to just use NP, you don't give them any medicinal herbs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so they save their NP for other stuff.
Not bad. Another one bites the...
Thought so.
remember that item. I think that increases a stat permanently. Which one? I forget.
Okay, I've got to get up.
I would say once the it's like, I don't actually, it was before you teleported to this area, but you know, the music has actually, you know, been varying lately.
Yeah,
so that's
slightly.
Nice. I wouldn't say the music's anything to write home about exactly, but you know.
Not literally the same 3 tracks over and over again.
Progress.
Of a kind.
We've officially transitioned to games from the 90s. Oh, 1,000 gold. That is not bad at all.
Okay, so this is where we get up to from there. That's okay. Where's that one enemy? There it is. Chest. I can now ride the thing.
8. Now we're making progress.
Now this is pod racing. Good, now we're back up here. No, because that's just going to take us immediately next to it. Good, this is the safe one.
Silver platter? Is that a shield of some kind?
Looks like it.
You can kick away the bats. Good to know. I do not know if the bone spider demon can kick away zombies. It can! I stand corrected. With that, there is another mini medal. Wait, did it say your pockets were full?
No, don't think so. Just put it into his pocket.
Okay, I read it too fast.
Okay, so I can't progress past that point.
Okay, so it does expect you to come back here. Yeah, it probably is for some kind of mission later. It's just funny to see the mobs go smack and go flying and fall to pieces.
Gotta go all the way around to get that chest. Shit. Forgot about that one.
I think the game's charming presentation is what is at the heart of it. Like, you know, despite the kind of little nitpicks with the menus here and there and the outdated things here and there. Its presentation is super charming.
I don't know, for me that isn't enough.
I do admit, I think the combat could be a bit more in-depth to utilize, you know, more strategical thinking. But I'm very entertained by just the style and the exploration.
I'm gonna climb back out because we're done with the ruins. But I should be using evac, shouldn't I?
Oh right, you have that! I just assumed evac was about, you know, escape from battles. Well, it's so much more useful.
Now to grind on Ursa Minor.
Gotta get that level back.
Yeah, how much do I need? 1700. Okay. Level up. I can craft more shit now.
Did you craft boomerangs? Not yet. Ooh, scale armor. And with that, it is past 2:30 for me, and I'm gonna have to call it here.
Okay then, well, I'll save and quit here then.
Alright. A 3-hour stream. That's a pretty good time.
Yeah. Well, thank you to everyone in chat who joined us. Hope you enjoyed. This was a bit more of a quiet one, I think, but that's alright. We tackled the fucking Crypt place that I hated. Luffy says thanks for the entertainment. You're welcome.
Always glad to be here.
Thanks for taking time out of work to come and watch. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's time for us to head off for the day, so I'm gonna see about uploading the rest of the VODs onto the channel. I'm gonna upload this one as soon as I can, as well as all the old ones. Thank you for your patience. I'll let you know on Twitter whenever major announcements involving my channel happen, so follow me on Twitter.
Ooh, I'm already getting kind of tired.
Anyway, do you have any passing words, Mirth?
I guess that's my parting words.
Lol, okay. Well, see ya everyone. Thanks for joining. Catch you next time.
Have a good evening.